Have you ever caught your cat staring into the darkness? Eyes wide, completely still, focused on something you can't see. You look around the room and nothing. Just silence. But your cat doesn't blink, doesn't move, doesn't even notice you watching. What if that wasn't just quirky behavior? What if your cat was seeing something real, something that exists beyond our sight? Some believe cats have a sixth sense, a natural ability to perceive energies and entities that escape human detection. In this video, we're diving into 9 chilling signs your cat may be seeing ghosts or spirits. Some will make you raise an eyebrow. Others might make you look at your cat a little differently tonight. Let's begin. 1. The frozen statue stare. One moment your cat is grooming, playing, or dozing off peacefully. The next, they freeze. Eyes locked. Ears tilted forward. Body rigid. They're staring into the distance with such intensity it's unsettling. It's not a bored glance. It's not a random pause. It's an alert, focused stare, like they're watching something you can't see. Paranormal theories suggest cats can detect changes in electromagnetic fields and subtle shifts in vibration. When your cat locks into this kind of stare and ignores your voice or touch, it could be that they're seeing something from another world or time. 2. Tracking the invisible, you've seen it. Your cat's head moves slowly, like they're following something across the room. Eyes flicking, tail twitching, ears scanning. But there's nothing there. No fly, no light, no toy. Just an invisible trail only they seem to notice. Cats have incredibly sharp vision, especially in low light. They can pick up the smallest flicker of movement. But when there's absolutely nothing visible, it raises questions. Spiritual experts believe this tracking behavior could be your cat watching an energy form, a spirit drifting through the room, or a presence passing by. And if your cat suddenly stops mid-track, bristles or crouches, it might mean that presence got too close. 3. Sitting guard at one spot. Cats love finding cozy places to nap, but when your cat repeatedly sits in one particular spot and stays alert instead of sleeping, it might be more than habit. Sometimes it's a hallway corner. Other times it's the foot of your bed, or outside a closed door. They're not sleeping. They're watching. Cats are natural guardians in many mythologies. Some believe they serve as protectors between the human world and the spiritual one. If your cat consistently watches one spot with unwavering attention, especially at the same time each night, they may be standing guard against an energy or spirit that regularly appears there. It's not just a sitting cat. It could be a silent protector keeping something at bay. Before we continue, a quick reminder from your cat friend. If you love learning about your cat's behavior, quirks, and mysterious instincts, don't forget to subscribe. We publish weekly content for curious cat lovers like you, whether it's science, superstition, or something in between. Now back to the signs. 4. Strange reactions to hallways. Hallways are eerie. They're long, often dimly lit, and unusually quiet. But cats seem to treat hallways differently, like they know something lingers there. If your cat suddenly stops at the threshold of a hallway, crouches, or bolts through it in a panic, it might be reacting to more than shadows. Some spiritual theories say that hallways act as energy pathways for spirits moving through a space. Your cat might stop, look carefully, then dash across like it's escaping an unseen danger. They might even glance back, as if something is following them. To us, it's just empty floor. To them, it might be a path used by things we'll never see. 5. Meowing at nothing. We all know cats love to talk. But there's a difference between begging for food and holding a conversation with the air. Have you ever seen your cat sitting alone in a quiet room, staring into space, softly meowing as if someone's there? Not the loud meow for treats. This one is calm, repetitive, almost conversational. And in some cases they pause. tilt their head, like they're listening for a reply. Some pet owners believe this is their cat communicating with spirits. Maybe it's a greeting. Maybe it's a warning. Or maybe it's a message being passed between two worlds. When it happens in the same room or time each day, pay attention. Something unseen could be visiting regularly. 6. Puffed up for no reason. A cat's puffed up tail and arched back are signs of fear or alarm. It usually happens when they encounter a dog, a loud noise, or something sudden. But what if there's no trigger? Your cat might be walking calmly, then suddenly hop sideways, tail fluffed like a feather duster. The room is silent. Nothing is around. But they look like they've seen a ghost. According to paranormal beliefs, this reaction could be exactly that. An energy might have entered their space too quickly or gotten too close. If your cat fluffs up and then stares down an empty part of the room, it might be confronting something you'll never see. 7. Avoiding a room. Cats are picky, but they usually have predictable routines. If your cat suddenly refuses to enter a room it once loved, or becomes tense every time it's in there, something might have changed, and not in a physical way. They might approach the doorway, peek in, then turn and leave. Or they might enter, freeze in place, and then sprint out. Some believe this is a cat responding to active or lingering spiritual energy. Their discomfort might come from detecting vibrations, cold spots, or emotional imprints left behind. If your cat claims new safe zones and actively avoids the same room every time, it may be sensing something you cannot. 8. Waking you for no clear reason. Cats waking you up is normal. But sometimes it's different. You're asleep, and suddenly your cat jumps onto the bed, wide-eyed, staring into the darkness. Their body is tense. Their tail is still. They're not asking for food. They're not playing. They're watching something. Folklore calls the hours between 2 a.m. and 4 a.m. the spirit hours, times when energy shifts and paranormal activity is most active. If your cat becomes restless at these times, wakes you without reason, or insists on staying close to you while staring into the shadows, it might be trying to protect you. Or seeking your protection. The empty room zoomies, we love the zoomies. That random burst of energy that sends your cat racing from one end of the house to the other. But sometimes it's not just zoomies. If your cat suddenly dashes, swats at invisible things, pounces on empty air, and then freezes mid-play to stare at a corner, you might be witnessing more than a silly moment. Paranormal theorists believe animals, especially cats, are sensitive to spirits who want to play or make their presence known. If this strange behavior happens frequently in the same room, it could mean your cat has a regular ghostly playmate or a visitor passing through. And when the playful energy suddenly turns to silence and your cat goes still, it might mean the presence has left or moved on. So what does this all mean? Cats have always been mysterious creatures. To us, they're quiet companions. To ancient cultures, they were guardians, messengers, and even protectors against unseen forces. Maybe your cat is watching over you. Maybe they're watching something that has always been there. Next time they freeze, stare into the dark, or meow into an empty room, ask yourself, is it nothing? Or is it something? If you've made it this far, consider subscribing to Your Cat Friend. We explore the science, the instincts, and yes, the strange side of cat behavior. Your cat might know more than you think, and we're here to help you understand it all. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.